an executor throw away the personal belongings of the deceased without telling the beneficiaries? And the direct answer is, it depends, right? So it depends on what the best interests of the beneficiaries are. So generally speaking, the best outcome would be for an executor to basically put beneficiaries on notice of their right to receive personal property from the deceased, give them an opportunity to make claims known as to what they would prefer to receive. In most instances, the executor is going to have discretion as to who gets the personal belongings of the deceased within the class of beneficiaries of the will, who is to receive the tangible personal property of the deceased. So if there's, couches, for instance, they could allocate couches to a specific beneficiary and not others if there's a reason to do that. A lot of times there's sort of this intermingling of practical and legal when it comes to the administration of personal property that the executor will generally consult with, or often at least will consult with beneficiaries to see what they even want. And they'll dispose of or discard a lot of the personal property of the deceased because it has no value. Or there may be, reasons otherwise, like it's stained or maybe hazardous, to transfer to somebody otherwise. And so that's why we sort of come back to maybe, or it depends, is, some personal property or belongings of the deceased will need to be discarded, donated, or, trashed. But, things that have value, whether it's sentimental or monetary, will generally have to be disclosed to the beneficiaries. And then ultimately, at the end of the administration, the executor has to submit a accounting basically showing what they've done. And so when it comes to the question of, can an executor just unilaterally throw a bunch of stuff away without telling the beneficiaries? Generally it depends, but overall, no. I mean, they shouldn't be doing that. They have a duty to always do what's in the best interest of the beneficiaries of the estate, and then also what's in accordance with the will's provisions.